Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is January 31st, and our reading is Nay and Name. The universe is big, and it's not about you. It's not about me either. As is so often the case in spiritual matters, the good news is the bad news. The good news: we are a small part of a vast cosmos. We are stardust, or we have stardust within us. The bad news is we are a small part of a vast cosmos. And it's not like this is something new for us. Oh my gosh, I'm so small, and oh my gosh, I'm connected to something so big. Shelley had something to say about this. The everlasting universe of things flows through the mind and rolls its rapid waves, now dark, now glittering, now reflecting gloom, now lending splendor. The Bhagavad Gita outlines the perennial philosophy. 1. Infinite changeless reality lies beneath the world of change. 2. That same reality is at the core of every human personality. And 3. The purpose of life is to discover this reality experientially, that is, to realize God while here on earth. Nor was the Gita the last to comment on this. Psalms, chapter 8, verses 4 and 5. What is man that thou art mindful of him, and the Son of Man that thou visitest him? For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. Or 1 Corinthians, chapter 12, verses 14 and 20. For the body is not one member, but many. But now are they many members, yet but one body. Rustin Cole quotes that same pair in True Detective Season 1 when he says, I don't know, I was just trying to hang on. Another unlikely pairing, the movie The Thin Red Line. Love, where does it come from? Who lit this flame in us? What is this war in the heart of nature? We can plainly hear the echoes of the Kena Upanishad. The student inquires, who makes my mind think? Who fills my body with vitality? Who causes my tongue to speak? Who is that invisible one who sees through my eyes and hears through my ears? Who indeed? Those are good questions. Probably end on this. Ajahn Brahm, in the presence of Nibbana, that's nirvana in Sanskrit, said this: when people look through the glasses of delusion, they often think, how could someone like me ever gain this sublime bliss of Nibbana? How could I ever attain a jhana? How could one like me ever penetrate such a deep and profound Dhamma? But the Buddha said that you can. So it appears that Mrs. Dhamma's great-grandfather had a point. Ichinyo. We're all connected. It's all one thing. The oneness of the universe. Which brings us full circle. It's the last day of January, and the theme of this month has been humility. Humility is putting God and others before ourselves. We look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you. So happy trails to you until we meet again.